Hi there! In this video, I would love to walk you through 4 breathing techniques that you can use depending on exactly how you feel when you wake up. And at the end of this video, you're going to have a real tool set that you can use as a morning routine to kickstart your day off on the right foot. How does that sound? Because not every morning is the same, so what you do to create balance, to feel more centered and grounded and connected in your life, shouldn't be the same either. So I have this framework which delivers a 3-step morning routine called ACE, which stands for Arrive, Choose and Execute. The choose part of ACE is where you are going to be doing the breathing technique. So choosing what you need to do that actually fits the day that you're stepping into. So let's start with, you wake up feeling a bit sluggish, that sluggish morning. And you're feeling a bit heavy, foggy, like the whole system is maybe still half asleep. So for this, you want something activating. And the first technique that we're going to do is exactly that. So let's do this together, sitting up. And you're going to do quick, sharp, short breaths in and out through the nose, pumping into the abdomen. And you're going to do that fast for about 30 seconds and then take a nice deep breath in and hold the breath for a few moments and then exhale through the mouth. You need to focus and put the effort on the exhale, squeezing the abdomen in on every exhale, releasing and relaxing on every inhale. Every breath is in and out through the nose. Are you ready? And then squeeze, and then take a deep breath in. And hold the breath for a little while. And then release through the mouth. Woohoo! You've just done Kapalabhati. It's very energizing and helps you to get more focused and feel fresh for the day ahead. So if you didn't get that technique right now, just check the link in the description below, because I will put the link to a full tutorial on Kapalabhati in the description. Moving on, the second technique is for the morning when you wake up feeling wired. Your mind is already racing before you've even got out of bed. Maybe you've got a feeling of dread creeping in about the day ahead. This calls for the opposite, slowing everything down. And it's going to go like this. You're going to inhale through the nose, a little extra sniff at the top, and then you're going to exhale through the mouth with pursed lips. Or on the exhale, you can do a long hum. Okay, very simple. That's the technique. You make the exhale at least twice as long as the inhale if you can. And the longer exhale is what tells your nervous system you're safe, you can relax, calm down and come out of that wired state. So do you want to do this a couple of times with me now? Okay, get ready. Take a deep breath in, a little sniff at the top, purse your lips and exhale. Let's do it another time. Inhaling, sniff at the top, and exhale. Feel that release, so letting go, the pressure's releasing. All the way to the end of the exhale. This time I'm going to do the hum on the exhale, to take a deep breath in, and another sniff, and then humming on the exhale. One more time for good luck. Inhaling through the nose, a sniff at the top, And then exhale with a hum. Amazing. Again, if you didn't get or understand these two techniques, you can check out the links in the description. So let me ask you, which one of these first two mornings is the one you most often wake up feeling? Do you feel sluggish or do you feel wired? So you can let me know what is true for you in the comments and if any of those techniques really helped. And then at the top of the comments, you will also find pinned there is a link to Ace Your Morning PDF. So if you want to dig into the science behind what we're doing here, it's worth grabbing. Okay, the third technique and the morning we're talking about today now is foggy, that foggy morning. So you're not quite sluggish, not quite wired, just a little bit unclear, hard to think straight. And for this one, we're going to do alternate nostril breathing. And you're going to be breathing in through one nostril and then out through the other, and then in through that nostril and out. So switching back and forth between the two. So this is wonderfully balancing. This brings you into a real state of clarity. So for this one, we always start on the receptive side. So we start by breathing in through the left nostril and then breathing out through the right, breathing in through the right and breathing out through the left. And that is one round. And yes, you can do 2 or 3 minutes, but I encourage you to do longer because the longer you do it, the more benefit you're going to get. So are you ready? Do you want to have a go with me? You can do a couple of things with your hands. You can put your index finger and middle finger into the middle of the hand and then use this kind of gesture, hand gesture, and switch between the nostrils. You can put these 2 fingers at the third eye, or you can just do this if you don't want to do it the yogi way. Okay, so we're going to close the right nostril and inhale through the left. Close the left nostril and exhale through the right. Inhale through the right nostril. Close the right nostril. Exhale through the left. And already you might be feeling a little bit calmer. Let's move on. I don't want to keep you too long. The final and fourth technique is about the morning when you wake up feeling anxious. When something's already there, sitting heavy on your chest before the day's even begun. You probably looked at your phone and just thought, oh my God, that's happening today. So here we're going to be placing a hand on the chest, on the heart. I've got my microphone there, so I'm not going to do that. I'm going to put it a bit higher, but it doesn't really matter. And then the other hand on the belly. I'm going to be breathing slowly and deeply in and out, dropping out of the head and coming back into the body. Nothing too fancy, just cultivating presence and letting your own touch and your breath remind your body that you're here, you're okay. And this really, really helps to make things even stronger in this practice if you can make a slight adjustment in your throat so you can hear the sound of your breath as you're breathing in and out. This technique is called Ujjayi. You're simply closing slightly in the throat and then you get this sound like this on the inhale and on the exhale. You're not forcing everything, you're just making a slight adjustment in the throat so you can hear the sound of your breath as you breathe in and out. Okay, you ready? Let's do this together. One hand on the chest, one hand on the belly, and closing the mouth. You're breathing in and out through the nose, inhaling. And then exhale. Inhaling. And as you're breathing in, the belly is expanding. And exhale. And as you're breathing out, the belly's squeezing in. Inhaling. Taking the breath all the way from the belly up into the chest. Nice full deep breaths. And exhaling. Just releasing everything, letting it go. Squeezing the abdomen in. And coming to a place of stillness. Amazing. So that technique is super calming, super soothing, super relaxing, your whole nervous system calming down. And yeah, again, the link is in the description if you want to practice that a little bit more with me. Okay, so that is 4 different mornings, 4 different breathing techniques, and that's the whole point of ACE. You're not forcing the same technique into every morning when you wake up. Instead, you are step 1, arriving, noticing what's actually true for you in the moment, just feeling into where you're at. And then step 2, you're going to choose accordingly, deciding what technique suits your energy, suits your mood, suits your emotional and mental state. And then step 3, you're going to execute it. You're going to seal in that energy for the day ahead. And you're going to do this with a prayer, an affirmation, or some kind of visualization. So if you don't have a morning routine yet, or you are looking for a shorter, more effective morning routine that takes 5 to 10 minutes and sets you up for the rest of the day, this could be for you. So again, I'm going to remind you, you can download ACE. So tomorrow, when you wake up, you can try one of these techniques. See which technique matches the morning that you are entering into. And don't forget to come back and let me know how it goes. And in the next video, I want to talk about a habit most people do without even thinking, reaching for the phone. Yeah, lots of people reach for the phone the second they wake up, and I'm going to share with you why that might not be the best choice to make, because it's actually working against you in so many ways. So you'll probably want to be here for that video. Thanks for joining me. I am Scarlett Dee, sharing breathwork as a foundational tool to optimum health, optimum performance, and optimum living.